I can't trust any of my people to tell me the truth. This was the first meeting with a newly appointed CEO, and he didn't waste time getting to the point. He said, I've spent my entire career working side by side with coworkers. Now suddenly I'm not doing any of the work. I'm just making decisions all day. And everyone around me is lobbying for the decision that they want. He paused and then he said, I'm pretty much alone. He was experiencing the old leadership adage, it's lonely at the top. The higher you rise in leadership, the fewer people you can speak with honestly, and the fewer people who feel safe speaking honestly with you. On the way up, there are plenty of opportunities to commiserate with coworkers and make jokes about upper management. But once you are upper management, something changes. You might still try to joke around, but suddenly everything you say is funnier, or at least they laugh a little bit harder. At the same time, the pressure increases. You now face bigger decisions, higher expectations, more emotions to manage, and greater consequences if you get it wrong. Many leaders spend their entire careers working for this very moment. Then they arrive, only to discover they were never prepared for the isolation that comes with it. And isolation is not a healthy place from which to lead. Leaders need trusted counsel, outside perspective, and a safe sounding board. Without these, decision-making deteriorates. Now, when leaders feel this isolation, they often swing too far in one of two directions. The first direction, trying to stay one of the gang. Some leaders try to maintain the same camaraderie they had at the previous level. They surround themselves with subordinates they treat like buddies. The result? People begin telling the leader what he or she wants to hear rather than what the leader needs to hear. Often remind leaders, your job is not to be their friend. Your job is to be their boss. You can absolutely be friendly, but your team doesn't need another friend. They need a healthy leader. Second mistake, becoming completely distant. Other leaders swing in the opposite direction. They distance themselves so much that they lose touch with the people that help them get there. When this happens, morale drops, communication shrinks, and there's no finger on the pulse of the organization. Then isolation becomes even worse. The key is not avoiding loneliness. The key is building the right support network. In Sherpa coaching, we call this your support mountain. This is your collection of people and practices that keep you grounded when leadership pressure increases. It has three parts. Start by identifying people that you can go to for honest feedback, perspective, advice, and venting when that's necessary. This could include mentors, trusted peers, board members, and a coach. It's best if at least one of these people are outside your organization. The key is that these people are available, honest, and safe. Leaders need places where they can speak the truth freely. Next, gather your direct reports. This is the level below you. Tell them that to succeed in this new role, you'll need their help. Then commit to meeting with them regularly one-on-one, monthly, quarterly, and ask questions like, what's going well? What needs improvement? Are there any serious threats that you see to the company right now, internally or externally? Where's the biggest opportunities right now? What should I start doing, stop doing, do more of, do less of? What am I not seeing? And a big one, who deserves recognition that might be overlooked right now? These conversations do two things. They reduce isolation and they increase trust. Finally, identify the activities that help you recharge. Leadership is demanding. Without renewal, pressure accumulates. Your recharge activities should be something that you can do regularly, such as exercise, playing a sport, playing music, volunteering, joining a small group with common interests. Now, these aren't luxuries. They're leadership necessities. Leaders often feel like they're supposed to carry everything themselves. But leadership was never meant to be a Lone Ranger role. Healthy leaders build strong support systems around them because when the pressure rises, and it will, you need people and practices that will help you stay grounded. So here's a question worth asking. What does your support mountain look like?